everybody, welcome back to Ordinary Adventures.
Today we're at Epcot, we're at Flower and Garden Festival 2023. We're gonna try all the best food at the festival, have some fun, maybe meet up with some friends. Why don't you come with us?
On this adventure. We decided to stop and get a few photos taken, and apparently one of them is a magic shot of Orange Bird. I'm so excited. We had to go into Connections Cafe where they are famous for their Liege waffles, and right now for the festival they have a special Orange Bird version of it, and it's just so cute. I feel like this is such a good deal for $4. This is really, really good. It doesn't really have a flavor to it. I was expecting it to be orange for Orange Bird, but it's just a basic waffle with sugar on the rim. 5 out of 5. You knew I was gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Do I really even need to review it?
I got one of those too, man. I got 2 of them. I'm trying to accomplish it.
Who we ran into?
Well, spoiler alert, we bet in line.
Spoiler alert, it was planned this whole time.
Spoiler alert, we bet in line. Peter got my coffee.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What are you drinking?
Caramel cinnamon cream cold brew. It's good. It's one of the better ones. It's not as good as pumpkin, but it's very, very good. It almost tastes like a horchata.
I'm just drinking a regular Pike's Place.
Yeah, you don't drink the cold coffee.
No, I'm a hot coffee guy.
One of the things that we really love about Flower and Garden is obviously all the flowers everywhere and all the different topiaries. It's like a fun game walking around the park and seeing where all the topiaries are going to be. We just found Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and Chip and Dale, and they're so cute. Spring, so it's baby duck season here at Epcot. We just found the cutest little baby ducks, and they're like making all these cute noises. I love them so much.
Here's a behind the scenes of Adam getting his monorail shot. It's been 15 minutes in the making.
That Winnie the Pooh is back here catching butterflies right next to the butterfly tent. If we only knew there was more butterflies in there, but they're not out here.
We should tell him.
Or maybe he's trying to get them put back in the tent.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's probably what he's doing. Tell me why I'm so excited to go in here. They scare me, but I love it. There's one.
Where?
Right there. I just want one to land on me. Being in here makes me really feel like a Disney princess with like this flute music that they're playing. It just feels like I just woke up and I'm walking outside and all my butterfly friends are here to greet me. You have to be very gentle in here. Don't try to poke at them. If they come to you, they'll come to you, right? Right? You want to come right on here. No?
So Adam was just giving us the secret bathroom tip at Epcot.
If you like old school Epcot loop music and attraction music, the bathrooms around Journey to Imagination all the time. Well, I would say 24/7, but the park's not open 24/7. The whole time the park is open. If you need to use the facilities, I recommend the ones around the back of the pyramids here.
It's kind of also hidden, so like
They're kind of hidden, yeah. They're back past, always past where Winnie the Pooh is catching butterflies. One of my favorite bathrooms at a theme park is these. My number one is at Universal Studios Hollywood in Wizarding World. I love the Moaning Myrtle bathrooms.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I agree.
Also does the voice of Babu Freak.
The droid is ready! That was not good. I am Babu Frick. I really love the Imagination Pavilion. It's just so aesthetically pleasing. Like when you look at it, you really think of Epcot. I hope they never get rid of it. They could update the Figment ride, but just never get rid of this little area. It's awesome.
Is it ever gonna go?
Oh! So right above the Imagination Pavilion is a DVC Lounge. We've never been up there, and thankfully our friend Adam is a DVC member, so he's going to take us up, see what it's like, see how the other people, the DVC members live.
I hope it lives up to your expectations. Although
Free water, I'm good.
there's free water, free soda, free coffee,
free
and
soda.
you were saying there might be a special soda you can't really get anywhere else in the freestyle machine. So I'm curious to see if you're correct.
So at one time I heard that they had the Pingo Doce that was only available at Avengers Campus here, but I don't see it on the menu. But we're going to try this. They have a Hulu. What is this?
It's like Ecto Cool.
Available for a limited time, 15, and it's a surprise. Oh, they got a 0 kind, so I'm gonna get
Spoiler alert, this is what it looks like, Peter.
Wow.
Spoiler alert.
Looks great.
It looks like a combination. I'm not gonna say what it looks like. I think you said Ecto
I think it
Cooler.
looks like Ecto Cooler.
Yeah.
Hulu cheers.
Cheers to 15 years.
Should I stand up? You stand up. This look a little bit better. How is it? Ecto Cooler? How cool is it?
What is it?
It's the same color as your glasses.
It's like-
and your magic.
It's like Sprite with some other flavor, but I don't know what it is.
It's like a Ecto Cooler meets a Shirley Temple.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's good.
How many atoms would you give it out of 5?
Oh, I usually don't do a rating scale. But I would say out of 5, a 3.7.
Okay, nice.
I would get this. It's not a Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb's my go-to.
That would get a 5?
Mr. Pibb's a 5 out of 5.
Okay.
I'd give it like a 3 out of 5. It gets extra points for the color. So what do you think of the DVC Lounge?
This is awesome. I love how open it feels in here. It almost feels like we're on Living with the Land, except there's no plants.
Free drinks,
Yeah.
we got some free charging. Good deal.
Oh yeah, charging. I don't have a charger.
I know. I didn't bring mine in.
First up, we're going to the Honey Bee-stro, where they have a chicken and waffles. This is crispy honey brine chicken and honey sweet cornbread waffle with whipped honey butter and a spicy honey. Good little bite right there. Some people might say that I'm a connoisseur of chicken and waffles. I've had a lot of chicken and waffles. It's really unlike any waffle I've ever seen before. It's more of cornbread than it is a waffle. The hot honey is more sweet than it is spicy. But this is a solid choice for sure. I like it a lot. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 Peters. We're starting this festival off right.
And to wash that down, we got the Florida Orange Groves Winery Orange Blossom Honey Wine. I don't know, honey wine intrigued me, so I thought I had to try it. They give you this cute little like sample size of wine. Oh my God, this is good. This almost tastes like juice. It doesn't even taste like wine, it's so sweet. This is some of the best wine that I've ever had. I don't know if it's like a dessert wine or what, but it is very, very sweet. Probably because it is it made with honey or grapes?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's getting a 5. I highly recommend this. Next up, from Trowel and Trellis, I got myself the Impossible Lumpia, and this comes with a Thai sweet chili sauce. We've had Lumpia before from the Tropical Hideaway over at Disneyland. I'm a fan of it. It almost looks like mini like little egg rolls. But this one has impossible meat inside, and I've heard from so many people that this is one of like the best things at Flower and Garden this year. And they give you a lot. They give you 5 of them. 5 for $5.50. I feel like that's a good deal. It's a good deal if they're good. It's not a good deal if they're bad. These are actually really good. They remind me of the Ronto-less Ronto wrap that you can find in Galaxy's Edge. Like the flavors are very similar. Almost like a pot sticker or something on the inside. You cannot tell that that's impossible meat. This was a good deal. 5 Lumpias for $5.50, not bad.
Next up from Refreshment Port, they have a peanut butter and grape jelly soft serve in a waffle cone. This sounds crazy. Sounds like something you'd get at like Salt and Straw. So we had to try it out. Look at how beautiful it is. Peanut butter jelly in a soft serve. It is amazing. You're gonna give another 5 out of 5 Peters out.
Yeah, the fun thing is you have to eat it all before it melts.
Well, that's always the fun thing in Florida. I'm up for the challenge. You know, out of all the flowers here, I think this one is my favorite.
You stole my joke. That was my joke. I was gonna make that joke and then you took it from me. She's like, hold on to the melting ice cream while I make the joke.
We went the wrong way today. We went to the Canada side instead of Mexico.
I feel like the rules don't apply during a food festival, right? Am I wrong? Normally I'm team Mexico first, but I feel like there was something specifically that I wanted in Morocco and it's just closer to get to Morocco this way. So I'm making a sacrifice. I love this little area in the UK pavilion. You have Tinkerbell and then a bunch of little fairy houses. I think they had it way in the back before, kind of hidden, but I love that it's front and center now.
Right across the street, they have Winnie the Pooh and his friends, some wonderful topiaries. And right next to that is, of course, Alice, who is meeting and greeting. And there's even some plants coming out of teacups over here, which it has a sponsor, because everything has a sponsor here at Epcot.
It's called Synergy, people. It's what you call Synergy. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I just realized that I have my new Casetify Alice in Wonderland phone case. I love it. I love how it has like a mirror on it. I've gotten so many compliments. Next up, of course, we had to make a stop in the France booth. And what I got is the Rose Frozen Slush. For some reason, I thought this was a frosé, but I don't think it has any rosé or wine in it. But I heard this is one of the must, like, go-to items to get every year at Flower and Garden, kind of like the Frushi, but in France, it's the Rose Slush. It tastes like an orange popsicle or something. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it has like a really strong orange flavor. But it's starting to get like a little hot and humid out, and I feel like this was the perfect thing that I needed to kind of cool me down. Just grab one of these, stand in the shade, get a little bit of a nice breeze in your hair, and you are good to go. 5 out of 5. I feel like everything we've had so far has been like pretty good.
Welcome to Morocco!
Next, we made our way over to Morocco. I feel like this is one of those pavilions that we never really explore, and we made our way a little bit further back, and I just love it back here. It's so secluded, and there's all these different alleyways. It's perfect for photo ops. You really feel like you're in Morocco. I like it. There's like nobody back here. And while we were here, we stopped at the Tangierine Café, and I got the orange Blossom-Saffron cake. It's so beautiful, and this is one of those things that I keep asking people, what's the best thing here? And they keep telling me this cake. They said it's a unique flavor. So there was no description of like the ingredients, so I'm not really sure what it's gonna taste like, but isn't it so beautiful? So the top layer is like a really creamy, almost like cheesecake mousse, and it has that orange blossom flavor to it. What I love about this though is there's all these pistachios on the bottom. People weren't joking. This is probably something I would have skipped, but I'm so happy that I tried it. I would definitely recommend getting this. Be adventurous. You're gonna like it, I guarantee it. This gets another 5 out of 5. What can I say?
I forgot to put on my sunscreen. Kids, learn from my mistake. Can you see any of it?
Yeah, it's gotta rub it in a little bit more.
Okay. My face feels like it's burning off. Wear your sunscreen. Look who we ran into.
We're here in America. The best thing about Flower and Garden this year is pretty much all the topiaries, they have scenes. You know, in years past, they would just kind of plop a topiary, some nice flowers. Now we're creating a story within the topiary. We're in the bayou. We have the lily pads down here, the moss in the background. There's no advertisement for the new ride coming. That'll pop up soon. You know how Disney does their thing. But they all look really good this year.
Where's Lewis? Is that his name?
He's swimming in the water right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Over in the American Pavilion at Block and Hans, I got the Strawberry Magic Hard Cider. This is from Cider Boys in Wisconsin.
Ooh.
You know, I'm a connoisseur of hard cider, so I had to try this out. I was expecting it to be like strawberry colored, but it just looks,
Looks like you're drinking a beer.
yeah, looks like I'm drinking a beer. That's good. I'm a connoisseur of hard cider. I've had quite a bit of hard cider. This is more sweet than tart. I'd give some 5 out of 5 Peters. I feel like everything today has gotten a 5 out of 5.
I can find you some stuff that won't be 5 out of 5.
We finally found some Flower and Garden merchandise. Check out these awesome Crocs. I love all of the, like, what are those called? Croc charms on there?
Yeah.
I actually might get these. Because I feel like I like the color.
I like how on sport mode it has the logo there.
Yeah.
Figment's kind of become the mascot of most of the festivals here, and I love this t-shirt where he's holding up a terrarium, but it's Spaceship Earth. And then over here he's feeding some succulents shaped like Mickey.
I feel like the merch is so good this year. There's a bunch of Orange Bird merch too that we still need to find, but I'm loving like everything this year.
I thought this was like a little like candle holder or a little lantern. It's a terrarium.
Yeah.
Feels like it's gonna break. Feels like the stuff you find at like your grandmother's house.
They should have made this terrarium. I would buy that terrarium.
This is you, and then this is the what the guy she told you not to worry about. This is the terrarium. Yeah.
A random Christmas store in Germany, and they have ornaments of a pickle wearing a Santa hat with Mickey ears.
I'd buy that.
So when I was a kid, we would like hide the pickle on the tree, and the first person to like find the pickle gets an extra present. That was like our little thing.
I've never
growing
heard of
up.
that before.
Yeah,
That
I
seems
don't
like
know if that's like a normal thing, but that's
Is that a Heimbach family tradition?
that's what my mom did. But like I would find that my mom wouldn't like give me an extra present. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'll get it for you," and then she would never give me an extra present. But
I never knew that.
yeah,
I just thought it was a cool looking pickle.
my family wasn't crazy. Okay, they're a little crazy, but it's from a German tradition. It's called what is it?
Weichnot Gherkin? It's like a gherkin? Weichnot Gherkin?
What?
A gherkin is a pickle.
In Barron Springs, Michigan, a German settlement and self-proclaimed Christmas pickle capital of the world.
I need to go there.
This is like a deep dive that you need to make a whole video about now.
I'm going to go to Barron
Yeah.
Springs, Michigan.
The hunt for the pickle.
It's also brings you good luck and is the last ornament to be placed on the tree.
We finally found all of the Orange Bird merch for Flower and Garden. It's so awesome. It feels very like retro, like 70s. Maybe it's just the colors, but everything is good. I want the ears and I want the backpack. It's a problem because I don't want to carry anything else today. I had to have them. We stopped in China at the Lotus house because I wanted to try the house-made cheesy crab wontons. I love myself a good wonton. Kevin said they weren't very good.
No, last year. These look a lot better.
Okay.
These look good.
I was gonna say, because I kept looking at lists of like the best stuff, and this was on like everybody's list, and I was like,
Yeah, that looks like a proper wonton. What we
Okay.
got last year.
Do you want one?
No, it was all just like dried out, but that looks good.
What's the difference between a wonton and a rangoon?
I know, it's like the same thing. I don't know. Good question. I'm a fan of them, whatever they are.
Whatever they are.
Yeah, if you want, do you want one?
I'm okay.
No? Nobody?
That's all you.
There's a lot of filling in there. These are good. I've had my share of cream cheese and crab wontons. These are pretty good. They're kind of expensive though. They were $7.75, but I guess you do get 3 of them, even though nobody wants to share with me. Everybody was right. All the lists that I saw, people saying these were good, they were right. Probably gets like a 4 out of 5.
Wow, the first thing that we've tried that hasn't gotten a 5.
I was gonna give it a 5, but I feel like that would be too generous.
So over in Mexico, we got the Vampiro taco. Vampiro? The vampire taco. And I scooped all the corn into the taco because I think that's how you're supposed to have it. I don't know. We'll find out. I will say for the amount of money that this costs, it's a little small for like one taco. The meat inside is flavorful, but the outside of the taco is kind of burnt cheese that doesn't have like a pleasant taste to it.
Really?
Yeah, but I would still give it like a 3.5 out of 5. The corn salsa is good too. So we ran into our friends, our favorite vloggers of all time,
Yes.
Views and Crews.
Woo!
All time.
I didn't even say it right. Views and Q's.
What did you say?
I said Crews.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, weird. But they got the same thing. What did you guys think? You didn't hear what we said about
I
it.
thought it was good. I'm gonna give it like 4 out of 5 period.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
Whoa.
But like the corn will literally destroy you. It is so spicy.
Yeah, it
Or I'm a baby with it, I don't know.
is. We're babies with spice.
I'd give it a 2.5.
Well, I give it a 3.5, so I'm
Okay.
kind of in the middle of you guys.
Yeah.
What did you get here, Kevin?
This is the
Or,
shrimp-
sorry, what did you,
My name's Adam. Kevin's behind you.
what did you get here, Adam?
Shrimp scampi poutine. Because as I said, nothing says good shrimp scampi poutine like a place named Refreshment Port. I'm gonna try it though. And I'm hungry. It's gonna be good no matter what. I liked it. I would get that again. But I will also say that I haven't eaten all day today, and I didn't really eat much yesterday. So you could put anything in front of me, and I probably would have liked it.
You like the shrimp poutine?
Oh, it was good, but this time it had like green armpit hair on top. I don't know what's going on.
There was a lot of shrimp on there though. They
Yeah.
layered the shrimp up.
There wasn't any like shrimp on mine opening day, but it was a good school. We learned that's what a group of shrimp is called. A school of shrimp on the poutine. Yeah, it's a must. There you go.
Now he's gone.
Oh, lens flare. What are we?
Since
Which
this is
galaxy?
Flower and Garden Festival, it's only right that we go on Living with the Land, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World, full of research around the world.
There's a hidden Mickey right there. Kevin, I'm not sure if you've ever seen, there's a hidden Mickey right there.
It's okay, we got it.
We're good.
We got the shot.
On their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area. It's another great way to produce more while using less. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants, being seeded until the boat comes to a complete stop.
We went on Living with the Land. We went on a ride, guys. We didn't just spend the whole day at a theme park not eating. I mean, eating and not riding.
Yeah, I forced everybody to go on it. I was like, we're going on it whether you like it or not. Just kidding.
This is important. And more important than me showing it is the fact that everyone is filming me showing the monorail. I like how you guys are all amused about this.
It's a moment for you. Twice today.
Twice. It's been like 8 times.
Lightning doesn't strike twice.
We made our way to Farmer's Feast, where I got the char-grilled bison ribeye with creamy weak fondue, red wine butter sauce, and whipped red wine goat cheese. Now, I was told by one of my friends, Kristen, that this is the best thing at the festival, so I had to try it. Kitra didn't want to try it because there's goat cheese. She won't do goat cheese. It's really good. It's really juicy, really savory, very flavorful. I give it like a 4.5 out of 5 Peters.
Whoa.
So for me, not the best of the fest, but it's really good. I love ribeye. I've never had bison ribeye before. What makes a bite like ribeye? But like, what is a bite?
Are you really eating a bison?
But bison has less fat.
Aren't bison endangered? So is that just...
And then I got the Ghost Mary, which is Bloody Mary with a blend of cucumber vodka, tomato water, horseradish, celery salt, and a hint of pepper. I had tomato water once when we were on a Royal Caribbean cruise. And I always thought to myself, what would a Bloody Mary taste like with tomato water
Oh yeah, that
instead
was
of
in
tomato
Alice in
juice?
Wonderland.
Remember how those were, I didn't love it, but maybe with vodka it'll be better? I don't know. It just tastes like a watered down Bloody Mary. I was so excited about this all day. I was like, I can't wait until I get my Ghost Mary. It's gonna be like translucent and awesome.
It looks cool.
It does look cool. Yeah. Darn. I'm probably gonna give this like a 1 out of 5. I'll finish it, but I wouldn't recommend this one. I think we stopped at our final booth of the night. It's called BRUNCHCOT, and it had so many amazing looking items on the menu. We got a few of them, starting with the avocado toast. You know that I'm an aficionado. We're right by Test Track. And this one looks beautiful. It has flowers and tomatoes and radishes. It was too cute not to get. And when we were on Living with the Land, there was a bunch of like edible flowers on display, so I feel like this is an edible flower. This is a really basic avocado toast. I do like all the stuff on top because it gives it like a nice extra bit of flavor. I don't know, the presentation is so beautiful that I feel bad giving it a bad review. Hopefully the stuff you got is better than mine.
And I got the fried cinnamon roll bites. This has cream cheese frosting and candied bacon. And I think both of these items are return items from last year. Oh, look at that. This is amazing. I'd give this a 5 out of 5 Peters. Kitra's an aficionado of Cinnabon, so I need to get her rolling on this. But I think this is an Ordinary Adventure star contender.
And you know what time it is, right? Monorail time! You think they're going to get rid of the lights underneath it after the 50th is over?
I hope not.
That was for the 50th. All right, back to the programming.
Okay.
Not as good as Cinnabon, but they're good.
Pressured into getting one of these donut holes. The donut holes with cream cheese filling and bacon on it.
Yeah.
What the heck? I'm gonna go for it. I've walked a lot of steps today.
Yeah.
That's how I justify it.
Should we do like interlocked arms?
Gotta go like her.
We're gonna do
like this?
We got donut holes.
pretty tasty.
Oh yeah. Fried dough, sugar.
Now I need a coffee.
No calories on that.
No.
At all. No. No, you do need something to drink with it.
There's one left.
A 4 and an earlobe, Kevin.
Probably a 4.5 out of 5. That's a pretty good, dang good dessert. Wait, is there something behind me?
Water rail shot.
Wait, is there something behind me?
Go, before you miss it.
Is there something behind me right there? There goes
The monorail.
the monorail.
We ended up having fun with a lot of our friends. Hopefully that translated in the video. If you want to see the last time we were here for Epcot's 40th, we'll put the video right over there. I want to say thank you to some of our Patreons. That includes
Alara and Scott, Taylin, and Cynthia. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
We'll
see you on the next adventure.
Okay, this is the last one, I promise. This is the last one. Monorail fireworks. Look at that.
That's the way to end the vlog.
That's how it's done right there.
That's how you do it.
That's how it's done.
Okay, I have to edit this, Peter. Come on, let's go.